I have always been someone who has really admired creation. I just feel like when we go outside and we see the sky and we see the sunset and we see different plants and we see different animals, it just screams of a creator who made all of them with, it just shows that our God is so detail oriented and he cares so much about all the things he creates. But I wanted to share about when I was 17 years old. I went on a 3-week long trip to Thailand, and I taught in English camps for 3 weeks at the schools in the different villages out in the jungle. And I taught from kindergarten all the way up to 6th grade. Those 3 weeks were super impactful in my life. This was when I really felt the call for God calling me to teach. This is also when Nathan came into my life. God brought Nathan into my life, which is crazy because we were literally half a world apart at that point. But I wanted to share a few pictures. This was one picture that I took in Thailand. I just love this picture because while I was there, I just saw so much creation outside of the US. Like, God didn't just create America, he created the entire world. And so getting to actually see that was incredible, because when all we know is America, all we know is America. And it just blew my mind how big the world is, yet how small it is compared to the creator. So that's one picture I wanted to share. It's just everything over there is so green, so pretty. This is another picture of that. You can just see how green everything is. And I just loved it. Every single time I stepped outside, I just saw how God had created things so specifically. And another thing was there's a law in Thailand where if you own land, a percentage of that property has to yield some kind of crop. And so all of the teachers at the school also had farms. So we got to go after school every day. We went to a different teacher's farm. And that was incredible, just seeing all the things they grow on their own land, and seeing the details in the plants and how specific everything is and how it all works so perfectly together. Again, just like screams that there's a creator who made all of it. And so that's really cool, getting to engage in those conversations with people who they know plants, they know their animals. And so getting to talk to them about how there's a God who made them the way that they're supposed to be. I also wanted to share this picture. These were some of the students that I taught, and on my last day at this school, they went out and picked flowers for me. And so I just wanted to share that because that was super special. Really, really impacted me. And it was just so beautiful. They just went out to the yard in their school and picked all these flowers, and the flowers were so beautiful. They smelled amazing. Again, there's a creator who made things specifically the way he wanted them. And then this picture, creation also is animals. So this is an elephant. I went to an elephant reserve, and it was so much fun. And these elephants were so incredibly smart. Again, like, God created his animals and designed them to have different skills, different abilities. And these elephants were trained. This one you can see was hugging me. It also kissed me on the cheek, which was really fun. But just getting to feed them and see how they work, touching an elephant, being that close to this animal that's just massive, was super, super cool. So those were just some pictures I wanted to share. My time in Thailand was incredible, just getting to see a different part of God's creation that you've never gotten to see before, in a different place where you've never been. And currently, as you're watching this video, I am in Israel, so I'm sure there'll be plenty of stories to share about that when we get there.